Hi, I'm Jeff Murrah, and I want to welcome you to Healthy Marriage Tips, where today I'm continuing the series that we've been doing on breaking trauma bonds. Today is part 4. If you've been with me through the other parts of the series, I talked about the importance of separating past from the present, or literally breaking the circuit, interrupting the circuit, breaking the cycle, I guess you would call it. Because until you cut off the source of that pain, all these interventions are going to have only limited benefit. So it's important that you do the homework of going ahead and breaking that circuit. Now, some of the other interventions that are often used in terms of breaking trauma bond patterns, there's cognitive restructuring. Now, cognitive restructuring is a fancy way of saying they're helping you to change your thinking patterns. And with this, rather than make a lot of assumptions, you test a lot of things before you take them as fact or as truth. Then there's also stress management, because you want to find some ways to manage your stress in the present, but make sure it's cut off from the past. And learning how to keep yourself calm in the midst of potentially stressful situations can go a long way. Another one is what they call reframing trauma. This one, because a lot of times we catastrophize and we see things as terrible because of the frame that we draw around the picture. Many times, if we change the frame or change the background, the whole meaning changes. I mean, much like you can take a painting, and with just changing your mat that you have around the painting, totally changes what colors pop and what jumps out at you. Likewise with events in your life, depending on how you reframe them, it changes what gets emphasized and what comes to the forefront. Another intervention that I like is mindfulness. Because a lot of times what happens, we go blitzing through our day, just going, do this, and we never stop and think. We never stop to be mindful of what we're doing, why we're doing it, and how that's leaving us feel. You might even find yourself just eating out of habit without really stopping to say, am I really hungry? Do I really need that? Or am I just doing it because I'm grazing because I'm nervous? When you stop and you actually become mindful of what you're doing, why you're doing it, what's going on behind it, it can make a big difference in your ability to understand what's going on and cope with it. These are just 4 of the interventions that are presently used in helping to change trauma bond patterns. I will share some more tomorrow. I didn't want to overload you with too many all at once. I figured if it helps if I took a few at a time and explain them a little bit. Because sometimes therapists and therapist types, they use these big words that tend to create more confusion. It gives you the illusion of them knowing what they're doing because they have a name for it, and the phenomena, but it still doesn't make things any clearer for you. So I wanted to clear them up so that you had a solid understanding of what's behind them, what goes on, as well as some of their limitations. So we'll pick up with this in the next session. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it, and hope you have a good day. We'll talk to you next time. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below, and I'll be glad to get to them. Till then, goodbye.